Today, we're going to be putting our skills of deduction, our super sleuthness, our sleuthosity, if you will, to test. And we're going to see if these guys are cheaters, or if they're just slightly better than me, which means they're definitely cheaters, because I am the best in the world, and I have the largest ego ever. This is our first victim, Mr. Caxapoc. Victim, I say, because I'm going to go to their house and break their kneecaps if they're cheating. But this is just a little test we're going to see. Oh, I mean, it's like, okay, so this is normal, right? I might just... You know, people bunny hop. You can hit the, if you do the FPS underscore max, whatever. Oh, alright, so they're hitting their shots, but it's, you can't really tell after one round. See, they got beat by our team. So, you can never tell. I think, still a little on the legit side, but we're gonna give them a couple more rounds. Maybe one more round. Because, you know, kids these days, they have their Adderall, they snort their Adderall, and then their G Fuel, they also snort that. They like, kind of chop it up, mix up the Adderall with the G Fuel. He is an opper. You can tell by the way that he buys a Scout. And he's, honestly, there's Zun. You know, like, you have Zun, Zun, whatever his name is, and there's Foon. You know, those guys are all good with the op. And just, honestly, an aggressive ramp peek is something very common for people. Not cheating, just really aggressive players. We're gonna see the way that he peeks. Oh, so our palace guy got from ramp somehow, but Lucky is seeing me. We're gonna go back and check that ramp. Maybe Lucky's the suspicious man. You never know. So he also went for the aggressive ramp peek, but he had the lineup for the, oh, you got someone already, but he had the lineup for the palace guy. As you can see, that's just a typical wallbang lineup that most people have. That's a common pre-fire spot, and that was me. I was just standing in a common pre-fire spot. Honestly, I'm gonna have to go with these guys are legit, and yeah, let's go on to the second person. I wish there was Overwatch, though, so I could, like, practice my skills, because this is my first time, like, you know, super sleuthing out the cheaters. But this is our victim who is going to get his kneecaps broken if he's cheating. And this guy was actually, like, he was either good or suspicious, and I couldn't tell. So that first one was a joke. That was obviously no cheaters there. I mean, quite obviously. But now, let's check this man. He hears this fountain. That's normal. And he's like, oh. Yeah, you can hear him in bathroom. That's perfectly fine. He gets the kill. That's chill. But it was like, you know, later in the match that it kind of seemed odd. You know what I'm saying? So he's going down connector with his knife out. Yeah, he doesn't even clear the back of connector, which is odd because I mean maybe his team called that they were rushing or something, and he didn't need to clear it, and he just felt confident. But you never know. That's the first odd thing. We're just gonna go through, check out each round until we can determine for sure. He doesn't run with his knife out, which is interesting. You know, you get the 5 units per second or so. It might be 10 units per second faster. But, you know, we're bombarding him with nades. He tosses a nade back. He gets flashed, falls off a little bit. Checks connector. I mean, he hears the guy coming with connector and gets obliterated by that absolutely charming guy. I don't know who that is, but he was pretty cool at the game. That's not nothing out of the ordinary. You know, he's just aiming through the wall. A coincidence that they lined up and he scoped at the right time. You never know. But if he starts to peek party and he's like, oh, I'm aiming party. His teammate shot at him, so that's normal. Then there's like that, you know, he pre-aims into the middle of it, which is like, I mean, I guess if he's out, that's chill. That's chill. Still looking clean. Maybe he just doesn't know that his knife makes him go faster. That is a possibility. He's just standing there menacingly. Oh, wait a second. Maybe he just turned to, he's like, oh, maybe they're gonna big party. You never know. He was scoped at the down part. Oh my, there we go. The outlines weren't showing. But then as soon as I started to peek here, he peeks, he aims there and then sees that guy. Nothing too bad. Aims as soon as the guy's gonna come party there, though. Just little. I think this is the round that I watched because I watched the demo bag, but not the entire thing. And I was like, oh yeah, that's a little suspicious, so I should check this dude out. So that round, our boy Chuck was looking a little odd, but nothing. Still nothing like could have be chalked down to coincidences, or chalked up, not down. Fingering the angry face. It's a natural cheater reaction. Once again, he doesn't clear We've gone monster a lot, and he just doesn't end up clearing the back of monster. Like, he's got the Molotov out, but then he doesn't even look the way, which is odd. Molly's his teammate. That's a common Molotov also. They know we're in water, so he's chucking a nade. He's being safe. Let's get rid of this smoke. Interesting spam. There is that. Maybe he's trying to bait out a peek or something. I don't quite get that one, but you know. He sees maybe me through the hole in the wall when he was checking back and forth. Then he does not see the teammate. Little bit of a pre-fire there from Chuck as well. And then there's this guy. A little bit of a pre-fire there too. Could have just been luck. Can still be chalked up to luck. You never know. I haven't seen that many cheaters on demo in my life, so I wouldn't know. This is my first time. I never was in time for the Overwatch. I didn't make content when there was Overwatch. But I really should have. Because it's so much easier than having to, you know, play good in a match. It's not really holding any angle here. But then he pre-aims the fountain. He's kind of like, he's not worried about con at all. Pre-fires that guy. That guy gets wrecked. That nerd. Could also just have quick reactions. You never know. He hears my teammate long. So he knows he's going to come around the corner eventually. Gets mollied though. Doesn't think that he, or like, doesn't even consider that he could push behind that molly. And just turns his back to it, being really noisy. Doesn't pre-aim fountain guy, so that's like, you know, it could be legit. He's backing off. He can feel the banana guy's breath, but then he stops feeling it. You know, he gets back a little far. No more breath to be felt. Like, he doesn't seem like he's really cheating. There's been some pre-aims and pre-fires and all that stuff, but it's like, couldn't be, you know, game sense. But then he doesn't seem like the best player is the thing. He doesn't even run with his knife out. He always runs with his Molotov out. Nobody's near. Doesn't throw a grenade. That's interesting. He just stands there with his grenade out. So I'm pretty sure he's the confidence to stand there with his grenade out and not worry about con at all when he doesn't have a teammate con. Handsome man is coming up connector. He just hides at the divider. And maybe he's waiting for a sound. He hears the sound of the guy on the right. Yet he's kind of glancing towards the left. Sees guy party. Neither of them react to each other. Gets that long guy. And then he turns around. Almost as if knowing that I walked up banana. Even though he was like just right there. So, you know, I personally wouldn't think there'd be a guy coming from there. But maybe that's just game sense. Maybe that's just never lose. You never know. Just kidding. Or am I? He's kind of just looking over at T-spawn here. Wait. We just go to... He's like staring at the wall. He's like, oh, where's this guy gonna go? Oh, it looks like he's going B. Maybe I'll go down to B. Oh, what? We have B open. I should just go down there. Maybe just another coincidence. Hides... Waits for him to cross. Does he know that he's to the right? Does he think that the dude's to the right at all? Yeah, he's just standing there with his grenade out. Also, I didn't even mention that. He's just standing there. Hides as soon as the other guy comes up. He's just waiting to deny the plant. He just knows it's safe. But then he doesn't know the guy walked up on him. So, like, maybe he's just lucky. Maybe it's like, you know, you have to be looking at him to see him through the wall, which is, I'm assuming, how walls work. Which is why he's staring towards T-spawn to figure out where the dude is. Once again, just standing out in the open with his nade out. Runs down con, still with his nade out, no gun. This guy's, he's gotta be long. I'm like 80% sure now. That's just a normal kill, like, you know, you peek it, you're like, maybe a guy walked up con. But also, if you're like, maybe a guy walked up con, you'd have your gun out if you're going to connector. He figured out the ladder. He almost did. Our soon-to-be kneecapless victim, once again, walks to connector, completely exposed. And now he, like, half clears it, but, I mean, he was already exposed to it, so what's the point? That's just, the guy opened the door. But does he try to... Interesting. Stares through the wall. He's just a little oblivious. And now he's aware of a guy back connector. Like, you know, the beginning of the round where they're most commonly going to be back connector, he's like, nope, there's no way someone could be there. And now he's worried about it. Pre-aims party. Over in that corner, this corner right here. Instead of like any other place, but where the guy, he thought the guy was party. I'm telling you, this guy. Now he's just trying to play it off. And he hears the last guy, or the second to last guy, I guess, in connector. So, I mean, you heard him go with the ladder. That's fine to be feeling safe from there. So we're pretty much like, yeah, this dude's cheating. Like 90%. This is nice. I can just sit back and relax and like just judge other people's gameplay instead of having to play on my own. Is he gonna open con and look at the back? Oh, sir, you're gonna clear no other part of con except for the back of it, where the CT probably would not be. And he just walked up there. Sir, explain yourself. And then, oh, he just gets obliterated. Mr. Little Hutch was a god this game, I think. I don't actually really remember. I don't remember this match besides, you know, that this guy dropped 30 kills. The most unaware guy. The guy who doesn't know how to run out with his knife out. He's just got a Glock this round. There's like no way he gets anything here, right? Well, now this is just that's just on the guy that he killed. Like, you just got Glocked, my friend. But now he's playing his favorite divider spot, where he gets to stare at the wall. Oh, connector. He heard the guy. He heard the guy. Yep, but he hears this guy as well. Teammate was kind of oblivious. Oh, now he heard him reload. Will he? Oh, a little bit of a brand, but nothing too shabby. Oh, I remember this round. So he ran around here. And I was playing on the sandbags. Like, I mean, I was making noise, but really, whenever I jump spot short like that, but you could hear that, and he heard that guy. So, I mean, this round's actually not so bad. Like, he hears me short, but then this pre-aim right there, it's like, he knows where sandbags is, so it's not that bad. I was making noise, but, like, with how unaware he is, just the pre-aim is immaculate. Just stands here with his Molotov. He's like standing in the open with his grenades too. Like, there's no way anybody's gonna peek me, so I can just be safe from anywhere, and I can just run up banana with the bomb out. Not actually clearing any angles. I got my knife out. Don't worry, guys, I got a free plant. Ask me how I know. And oh, he's getting shot from there. Here's the one guy rotating up, but then he's waiting for that guy. Like, you'd think he'd pre-aim the guy who's rotating up. Oh, but now, where are you going? Why are you running away? There's a guy coming. You know where the guy is. Wait, turn around. Turn around. Yeah, you know where he is. Oh, you can see him now. Now you're just ready for. Yeah, there you go, Chuck. Chuck the cheater. I think my meter's been moved up to. My cheater meter has been moved up to 95%. It's like, you know, I know, you know, we know. What a smoke. But he's seen all three enemies on the map. He's like, oh, we should get this heaven guy. Wait, no, there's not a heaven guy anymore. Yeah, I don't have to worry about heaven, even though someone was just shooting from heaven, so maybe he'd stay there. But no, he's gonna be graffiti. I can feel it. And I can just cross here with my Glock out. Oh, but Dan with a big play. Dan was actually pretty good. I do remember that. Wait a second. Get over here. He's got his op out, doesn't scope or anything, pulls out his Molotov, doesn't throw it, runs around the corner, not clearing divider, not clearing front bathroom. The Molotov's long. Long bathroom. And then he's okay, it's just blatant now. He did not have his gun for any part of going up banana. weird so much. But I think this was the last round. Me in a 1v2. I don't think I clutched this. I mean, I'm pretty great at the game, but I get one. Wait! Oh, I would have had him too if he didn't. That's practically, not practically pre-fight. I got 11 kills. That's embarrassing. But yeah, I'm saying that this dude is. He's not the most legit, and the UI is bugging out. Apparently, you can't watch the end of a match if it bugs out. But I'm gonna say, first guy, clean. Actually, that was like a 3 people on their team were hacking and 2 on ours were hacking. In the Mirage match, but then this one, that last one, that guy's definitely cheating. His kneecap's gone, out of here. Dude doesn't even know that it goes faster with a knife. He's like, oh, you can cheat on Counter-Strike? I should download it. You know, it's cheap. You don't get banned. But yeah, that's what our super slothness, our slothosity detected. So that's going to be the end of this one. If you enjoyed it, if you disagree with either of those, I mean, I know you won't disagree with the first, but if you disagree with the second, then just let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.